What up, everybody? Welcome to Picksburgh. Appreciate y'all being here. My name is Anthony, and with me is my homeboy, Nate. Every day I'm hustling. And we're just doing a little bit of a working hangout. Nate's actually going to look at some cars in a little bit. So either way, I need the accountability of putting stuff up on eBay. So I figured what better way to be kept accountable than to have X amount of my closest friends here hanging out with me, listening alongside me. So I decided to fire up a working hangout, and anybody that wants to come in and hang out, chit chat, whether you're working or not, doesn't much matter. Essentially, what I like about this type of format is it's kind of like the whole cubicle type atmosphere where I can be working on my thing, you can be working on your thing, and we're kind of just together BSing and making it not suck as bad for one another. So want to invite all of you guys into the cash cave / my dingy basement here in Pittsburgh. And if you guys want to come in, do some work, if you're out yard selling, thrifting, whatever, you want to come show off what you're doing, come on in. Everybody is welcome. Definitely appreciate all you guys for being here. What I'm curious is, how's everybody doing with yard sales today? Is it picked up in your areas, or is it still kind of like doo-doo brown due to the corona? I did check. Right now today there was 8 within 30 miles of me, but they were all towards like the further end of that 30 miles. So I was like, yeah, that's doo-doo brown. I'm definitely not venturing out into 30 miles for, some heavy furniture and stuff like that.
That's all you have is 8? I had 16 and they were all up your way. And it said they're 30 miles.
No, I only have 8 within like 30 miles of me, and they're pretty trash. The ones that are near me, like I wouldn't go to. Like, for example, one of them, like it says benefits dog, which, like, I guess it's like some kind of like shelter thing. They do like a yard sale. Like, it's not even really a yard sale. It's like a little, like almost like a little thrift teak type thing they do. And like, there's literally like no meat on the bones there. And most of the stuff I don't really deal with anyway. So like, that's the only one that's like close to me. But even like during yard sale season, I normally don't hit that one up anyway. Just because I've been there a few times and I wasn't like a huge fan.
Yeah.
What up, Summers? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Got Ray in the house. What up, Nashville Flippers? Appreciate you being here.
Hey, Ray,
haven't seen out that way yet. Money for Mars says there's a total of 3 yard sales on the planet Mars. Has the Rona made it out there yet? That's right. You guys are still. Well, actually, no. I heard Rhode Island's locked down till like the end of June or something like that. Is Massachusetts in the same thing? Because Pittsburgh, like where me and Nate are, we went yellow yesterday, but our thrifts aren't open yet. Monday, the 2 closest thrifts to me open, and then was that your yard sales?
No, that's basically yours. Those are all like right by Pittsburgh.
Dude, like I'm north of Pittsburgh though. Like I'm not like in the center of Pittsburgh, dude. I'm like north.
Because here's me. Oh, right. Let's see if I can get it on here.
Dude, you live like an hour from me.
See that blue dot right there? It's all north of me.
Yeah.
I mean, but you're north of Pittsburgh, but you're a lot closer to Pittsburgh than I am.
Oh, I know I'm a lot closer to Pittsburgh than you, but like the ones that are there, like I wasn't thrilled with. So for me to drive like 20 to 30 minutes to get to the closest, like one that isn't like totally doo-doo brown, like if there were more like around that area, I would have, but it just wasn't worth my time.
Yeah, I hear
you. So Nashville Flipper says, has anybody done managed payments yet? I don't know how it really worked. I haven't. I'm still on PayPal. I've been kind of dragging my feet just because I like the instantaneous payment. So I mean, it would probably be smart to like go over early just so you can like work through the like bumps and everything like that. I just don't feel like doing it.
You save like
0.55% or something like that.
5%. Yeah. And they hold your money for, I'm going to say at least 2 days. But it also depends on your bank that does your deposits and all that too. So it might even take longer. It could be faster. I mean, it's all basically going to be trial and error for everyone. Everyone's going to have kind of different results. So I know with my bank, like I get all my deposits from like Amazon and everything like that. They all hit like basically the same day. Well, except for Amazon, everything else hits like the same day. Like if I were to return something or something to a store or whatever, instead of waiting 3 to 5 business days, I get mine right away. So it all depends. But if you have the cash flow, like you're sitting pretty well, I would probably just switch over, save yourself some money.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely be the way to go. If you can afford it cash flow wise, like I probably could, I just don't want to. Because I like having that like liquid cash, you know what I mean? Like to where if I see something that's a good deal, I can just go get it whenever I want. Not that I couldn't do that anyway. It's just so nice like having it liquid because then I can just reflip it and it just kind of replenishes itself. Man, what up, boy? Good to see you. Glad that you were able to stop in. Got Tatted Picker in the house. What up, Frank? Good to see you, man.
Full transparency. Sometimes I run all the way down, like go my money all the way down before I get paid or before my Amazon hits. So having that little bit of cash trickle in just to give you a little extra breathing room always is nice. So I mean, if it's something that gets held more than say 2 days, it's gonna suck. But
yeah, for sure.
Because I mean, we deal with it with Mercari, and Mercari's longer, but I don't do as much volume on Mercari to where it's like, man, where's my $500 or whatever that I got coming in.
Things I need to throw up on eBay like ASAP. I've been like neglecting the heck out of my hard goods, like the bigger items, because I've had like zero room in like my listing area.
Trying to get this coil off. I don't know why this thing gets so tight on my vape. It's literally like impossible to get off sometimes. I had to use the vise at work to get this thing off last time.
Summers was asking, are either of us doing a beginner's Amazon video sometime soon? We were actually planning to do a morning show, like kind of where we like dive into that kind of stuff, you know, as much as we're able to without like, you know, showing off Nate's store or whatever.
There might even be something in the future, like separate from the morning show, but probably with the both of us. That, you know, there's some talks that we're talking with somebody else to possibly do something that's like mainly Amazon for beginners, and then once it gets closer to where you really have to start thinking about Christmas, we'll be doing like a Christmas talk, like fourth quarter type thing, like gearing up for fourth quarter on eBay and Amazon. It won't just be on Amazon for that topic, but there is some talk of that as well. But we're kind of just in limbo right now, trying to get everything back up online since everything's opened up with you know, the economy basically and everything, and always business first and YouTube second for the most part for me.
Yeah, for sure.
Gotta get them bills paid.
Mel was saying that she does a live with the 1986 Garbage Pail Kids and Funko and comics on Sundays. Yeah, she does her live at 3 p.m. on Sundays. And she's like willing to make deals on that stuff if you guys are interested. I don't know why, but that amuses me. Yeah, so like I said, if anybody wants to come in, hang out with us, feel free. If not, feel free to watch along and work along and do whatever it is you do. But I'm definitely going to be taking some photos and getting some decent listings up today. I figured today's the day. Like I want to at least do 20 to 30 listings today. Like brand new eBay listings, not counting like what I'm going to cross post on VENDOO. Oh, dude, by the way, I got in one of those, another one of those breaks last night, and I ended up getting the Detroit Pistons for $14, and ended up hitting a orange rookie autograph of Lewis King, who's like not like a great player, but like other players in his tier go for about $100 for the type of card. It was like if it would have been like Zion or Ja or like RJ Barrett or like any of those good players, it would have like easily been like $300 to $600. But either way, I'm thankful because I only paid $14 for it. So I'm waiting on that to come in.
So let me go. So Natural Flipper says, "Is everyone hitting the bank? Is everyone hitting the bank account, or is the money going? That the money that you're getting sitting in a fake eBay account to the money is transferred to the bank? I believe it's almost like basically like it goes into like an account through eBay where you have like money sitting in it, just like kind of like Mercari, and then when you want to transfer it, or you could set up transfers or whatever, then you can transfer that amount over, in the deposits or whatever. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how that works."
What's up, Dave? He said he was at Target in Ohio and got there while the guy was stocking cards, waited a half hour only to find there was no mosaics. That sucked, man. That's awesome, though, that you were at least able to be there while he was stocking. Buddy of mine, Rev, Nikki T in the chat, her husband, he went to the store looking for some printer ink the other day, and he ended up passing by the guy stocking, and he was able to get all the mosaics. So, yeah, that's awesome, though. Like, I know for a fact Mosaic is hitting targets in several states. I haven't heard anybody get in a PA yet. I told my wife, like, the minute I hear it's in PA, I'm going to, like, literally just get in the car and drive to every Target I can.
They're definitely in PA in a couple spots, because I've seen people in Baldwin on Facebook Marketplace have them on. Yeah. So they're probably hit and then gone, or they just haven't they haven't all hit the shelves yet.
I have a good friend of mine who has a husband who works at one of the retail stores, and she was kind enough to ask him to keep an eye out for like pretty much any basketball that comes in stock. So that's pretty awesome. But yeah,
what up? Nope. What up, No Money G, Uncle B, Alex, Nikki T. What up? What up, D? Cosby Reseller, Craig.
I appreciate you keeping up on the chat for me, Nate. That's the nice part about having other people in here is sometimes when you're taking the pictures, it's hard to keep track of who's all hanging out and whatnot. Oh, that's cool. Kim's getting ready to go to her first ever Zoom wedding. That's awesome. That would be like real interesting to see how a wedding would be on Zoom. I mean, it sucks that like you can't do it in person, but
are they still
what's up, Tommy? Good to see you, man.
Are they still having it at a church or whatever?
I have no idea. Maybe. I guess it depends on what their beliefs are and everything. They might only be able to have so many people, so maybe that's why it's Zoom. Maybe it's just like the very like immediate family type thing.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of states like aren't allowed to have gatherings of more than like 25 or 50 people. Dude, I've been sitting on this Toy Story sheet for like a minute now before we even started the renovation on the house. Oh, that's cool. She said it's in a home setting. That's really cool. You've been paged, Nate. So what cars are you guys going to look at today?
A couple different like vans, and then I can't remember what SUV. I think one was Escalade.
Wifey ain't playing, y'all. Oh, nice. What did you sell, Alex? I'm about to have a cha-ching too. I just sold a Kenny Lofton rated rookie from the Houston Astros, 1992. I'm pretty sure you probably made more than me. I only made like $1 on that. But it's a pretty cheap card. I got like 3 things waiting on payment right now. And they have like maybe 45 minutes before my mailman comes. So I'll do same day for pretty much anybody. Oh, that's nice, dude. Hair clipper. Dude, I bet you that stuff's like flying right now because of the pandemic and everything like that. Crazy thing is I have like a set of, I guess it could be like hair clippers, but I use it like to shave my face and stuff. And my wife had the bathroom remodeled. I used to have on like our, not vanity, but like the mirror portion, like the medicine cabinet, I used to have like a plug that went into it. I'd plug my like razor and everything into. And when she had it redone, I went to shave the other day and I'm like, my plug is gone. Like there's literally no plug. The only plug in the bathroom is on the opposite end. So like literally I have to like literally stretch like across the thing. And I'm like trying to look in the mirror. It's like so impossible to shave it out. It's crazy. And then upstairs, she didn't put a new thing in the up there either. So now literally it's like I either have to shave over a towel in the corner of the bathroom, like nowhere even near a sink, or I have to like kind of like finagle like almost like aerobics to do like a decent shave. It's crazy. Someone put this sheep somewhere.
Was that personal use?
Billy, Goat, and Gruff with sounds. Both sheep from Toy Story 4. I got this on clearance, I think, for, I don't know, $4.99, $5, something like that. You'll probably look at that sticker wherever I threw it. I think I got it at Walmart. But this stuff will sell. Problem for me is finding some shelf space because I have like literally none because those 2 shelves broke. So like all of my storage is like pretty much. That's why I need to get ungated in more crap so I can just send all this stuff in FBA. Because I have like a ton of receipts for a lot of this like retail arbitrage toys and stuff. And, I'll put it here. I'll just move these little Zion cases out and list those up.
Got to spend money to make money.
Dude, how about these things right here? Just the cases those cards came in from Dollar Tree, hanger boxes. You can get like $15 for these on eBay. It's insane just because it has Zion on it. Yeah, I'm gonna list that right now. See if I can't make a little bit of cha-ching on it.
That is crazy.
I got like 3 boxes getting ready to tip over onto the floor over here.
That's not good.
Oh, good. Well, dang, there's even more than that. Oh. There they all go. That is friggin' doo-doo brown right there. Because I'm going to have to literally get on my hands and knees to pull them boxes up now. So, what up, Paul? Got Cajun in the house. Good to see you, man. So, guys, I'm gonna just turn my screen off real quick so you don't see me butt crack as I like literally get on my hands and knees to fish these boxes out. I'm pretty sure YouTube don't want none of that. My butt cracking. I don't even want all that.
Yowza. Have fun at the Zoom wedding, Kim. That should be very interesting.
Yeah, let us know how it is next time. Next time you come on.
Cajun said, "Plumber butt." You know it.
Yeah, I definitely got a little bit of plumber action going on. Probably. I like got to move all this stuff out the way because I literally just have death piles sitting between me and where I need to go.
Dude, if you still have the original like Buzz and Woody from back in the day, that stuff's worth probably killer money right now.
Oh yeah, I used to have that stuff back in the day too.
Toy Story stuff is so hot.
So that came out what, like 95? I would have been like 11 years old. I remember getting all that stuff for Christmas one year.
Yeah, that stuff is so hot.
10, 11, depending what part of the year. Dude, I should just have like custom shelving made down here. Just save myself the hassle.
Why is your stuff falling off your shelves?
I think this just fell because I have been getting back and forth in there like 4 orders past few days and just not neatly putting everything back.
Oh, I was gonna say like if it's because of weight or whatever. You definitely need to get them
the way.
steel shelves.
No, it's just me like pulling things in and out and not like, you know, just kind of like throwing them back on the shelf kind of.
Yeah, that's what I got. I love it. The steel shelves. I never really have any issues with them.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably buy some steel shelving. I just trying to.
They're around the same price as the plastic ones. They're just a hair more.
Bulbs. So we were looking for light bulbs for my bathroom. Because Ash's grandma was over here the other day and she was helping us put some stuff away. And I just found them, like, literally she had them on my inventory shelving. I don't know why she would put it, like, something for the house in with my eBay inventory, but luckily I found it. So now I'll have to go buy another box of, my light. Dude, I got Funkos, Battlestar Galactica, Transformers, like all kinds of crap back here, dude. Harley Quinn toys.
Just went sourcing in your own basement.
Apparently, I got some like brand new and packaged, like bedazzled glassware. I need to get like something to fish that out with. Ugh. My fat butt don't fit down there.
I'll wait till you're done fishing on your shelves to bounce.
Appreciate that. I'll be done here in a sec. I just need to like literally grab like a broom or something to pull the rest of that crap out with. Ugh.
And we try to say we try to teach you how to fish. This is literally Anthony fishing. He's hiding it from us.
I got one more package that is like being a pain in the butt. One box, I should say. Ugh.
You all right there, Hulk Hogan?
What, dude?
You all right there, Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, I got it.
I don't know if you're doing like a.
You guys are now bum crack.
Song.
You guys are in a bum crack free zone. Unless bum crack picker comes in. But as far as my bum crack goes, you guys are safe. Dude, if you end up coming out this way, like close to me, though, hit me up.
Yeah, I'm probably just going towards Greensburg and coming back. I don't see going to Pittsburgh.
Oh. What's up, Vale? Good to see you. Oh, that's cool. Chris, he said he found a We Will Noom package. So what's up, dude? Yeah, like I said, if anybody wants to come in, feel free to pop in. Definitely not a problem on my end. Everybody is welcome. Regardless if you make content or don't create content. You just want to come in, hang out, chit-chat, shoot the breeze. Keep me company while I'm trying to stay sane in my basement. I know later on today, Johnny, Cajun Roots Reseller, has a show at 4. So we'll definitely not be on super, super long today because I definitely want to watch his show. I had my dog down here the other day, so I was keeping an eye on him because he hasn't been feeling good. I have this big bag here. It's like construction grade garbage bag that I just have full of like tags and all kinds of stuff that I've just been, reseller stuff, cut up pieces of cardboard, all that stuff. He decides it'd be a good idea to chew through it. Now, literally, I have all kinds of stuff just falling out into my floor. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of it. I had to finish my FBA order, too. I get that done today. So I want to get that dropped off to Office Max to go out, or not Office Max, Staples to go out as soon as possible, like Monday. I feel like most of the items that I've been merch fulfilling are kind of like done being merch fulfilled right now. Well, there's no mosaics in the waterworks.
You know that for a fact?
Yeah, my buddy's there right now. He just sent me a text. Yeah. We keep each other updated on like where the mosaics are, so we don't like go to the same stores.
I'm gonna go check Greensburg. So, all right, but I'm out of here. I'll see you guys.
All right,
later.
homie. See you later. Keep me up to date with what's going on with your car.
I will.
All right, man.
Later, Rev. Have a great day, everyone.
Hey, Rev, man. So Nikki says, "How's your pup doing?" He's doing okay right now. We haven't had any other issues. We took him to another vet appointment, and they pretty much told us that he needs to go see a cardiologist to kind of assess like the damage that he has going on, like heart disease wise and stuff like that. They weren't really able to give us like any kind of definitive, like, you know, this is the extent of what's going on with his heart or whatnot. So right now, I guess no news is good news. That's kind of where we are with it. He's been doing pretty well though the past couple days. Like he's been running around. He's been doing a whole bunch of stuff he hasn't done since he was a puppy. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of gross, but he used to like, we have like pet beds that they sleep in. When he was a puppy, he used to hump it. But since he first got sick, when he was like maybe 6 years old, 5-6 years old with his stones, he hadn't really done that. And like just the past couple days, like I've seen him try to do that again. So like just to see him do youthful activities is always good, even if it's like obviously like dirty, useful activities. Paul says my local shop will have mosaic prism next week for $125 a box. Is that the hobby shop or hobby box, Paul? Rev says if he's humping, he is feeling better. Yeah, that was kind of my thing. I was like, oh, that's awesome. Like, well, I mean, not that it's not awesome. It's like, you know, it's weird. It's gross, but it's awesome that he's feeling good enough to do that. You know what I mean? Like because he hasn't felt that good in a long time. He's just like kind of looked sad all the time, and he definitely he's been feeling better the past couple days. So I think all the praying's definitely helping out. That's awesome, Paul. He says that's hobby. You gotta pick some up. That's a pretty decent That's a pretty decent deal. I got like all these drafts made on my phone for items that I know I have that I just haven't had a chance to take pictures of lately. And I cannot find that Zion Hoops box in my drafts. I know I literally spent the time making a draft for it. Yeah, I hear you there, Rev. He says he's so used to buying the mosaics cheap, he doesn't know if he'd be able to spend that kind of money. I wish I could find more of them. Like that one time I found them was like a gold mine, and I undersold them too. Like next time I'm going to be like a lot more strict with the pricing on them. Dude, that's awesome, Rev. He said he sold about another $700 of mosaic cards yesterday. That's insane. So would you say, Rev, that you probably make considerably more opening the cards than you do selling them as they are? Like sealed? Yeah, I'm just listing this empty Zion box right now. And it's going to be crazy because somebody's going to actually pay me for this thing. It's insane. Stuff that, and here's the thing, you can go to Dollar Tree and find this stuff in their dumpster for free. And people will pay for it. Insane. But I'm happy to be the guy selling it to them, so I certainly don't mind in that regard. Picked this thing up Walmart the other day. I can't remember how much we paid for this, but this was like dirt cheap at Walmart. I want to say it was like sub $5, like maybe $3 or $4, something like that. Definitely a decent pickup. That'll be the next item I take pictures of. Just finishing up on this Zion box right now, and I have 2 of those. So it's going to be a multi-quantity listing. I love when the white background actually works. So that's what happened here. It like actually worked. And I didn't even really have to do anything. It just auto set it. Like I just enjoy when it comes together like that. Hey, Candace, how are you? Was just I don't know if you talked to Danny Madoff. I was just talking with Danny about you the other day. All good stuff. We were talking about perhaps inviting you to come on our morning show sometime. Hey, Jennifer, how is the newest member of the 1K Club doing today? Like I said, if anybody wants to come in and hang out, feel free to click the link. If not, like I said, this is just a working hangout, so you guys are keeping me busy as I sit in my basement and put stuff on eBay. Yeah, it's real hit and go for me, Craig. Craig says he's tried the background removal, but he doesn't care for it. It's real touch and go because some items it works perfect, and then some items it literally looks like trash. Like I was listing cards the other day, and I was doing it upstairs because my dog, this was one of the days that Hunter had a seizure. So I didn't want to have him downstairs where he's uncomfortable laying on a concrete floor. So I went up to the bedroom with him where he could like lay on the bed, get comfortable and everything like that. And I have like a nightstand, and I was just setting up my Mosaic boxes kind of like this on the nightstand and kind of taking pictures with them in front with the cards in front of it. And I said, hey, you know what? Let me try the transparent background because that would probably look considerably better than obviously it's sitting on a nightstand with 2 boxes behind it, and it looked terrible. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go back to literally actually the next day I went and retook the pictures downstairs because they look so bad with the way it tried cropping it. Yeah, like some people love it, some people don't. Even Dee said she doesn't like it, but her hubby does. Cool. Awesome, Candace. Yeah, hit me up anytime. I should have like all my contact info in the description down below too. So anytime. We're very flexible as far as like anytime you'd want to come on, and that goes for pretty much anybody. If you haven't been on our morning show, or if you haven't been on in a while, like if you have been on and you just haven't been on in a while, if you reach out to either me or Nate, we're always looking to help promote people and really just showcase everybody to the community and stuff like that. That's personally my favorite type of show to do is interview shows where we bring people on and because my thing is like there was a while there like where it was hard for me to even get 100 subscribers on YouTube. So I like to be able to, even if it's like, somebody comes on and they get like 1 new follower, you know what I mean? I like to help people in that regard. So, okay. So I'm going to just throw this up like a little bit higher than the other people, and I'm gonna do or best offer on this Zion box just because it's Zion. Crazy thing is with Zion stuff right now, you can overprice it, and people sometimes pay it. So I'm definitely not hating that. Should probably weigh that. That's another thing. Like if you're new to selling on eBay, one thing that you definitely want to have with you at all times is some kind of a scale. If you don't have like $20 or $30 to order like one of these, what I did when I first started was I took my wife's kitchen scale for like anything under a pound, and then for anything that was like really heavy, I used the person scale, which is super ghetto. If you can splurge for like $30, get one of these. But it's important to know because shipping can really bite you in the butt when you're new to eBay or whatever platform you're on. So knowing the exact weight and measurements, so a scale and a tape measure, they'll be like your best friends when you're new, because then you can do calculated shipping and never be caught off guard and have to worry about like losing money on a product because of like crazy shipping. So yeah, that's something I always try to make sure I'm accurate with, is my weights and measurements and everything like that. Yeah, Craig said that the first 1,000 are the hardest. He heard Nick Nemman saying that. Let's see, so 9, 5. Then I always give myself a little bit extra in width, just because sometimes you got to make account for how you're going to pack the item. So I'll often give myself a little bit extra, like on the numbers, just to be safe. Then if it ends up being less than what I say it is pre-packed, then that's an extra couple cents I made profit. But I'd rather make an extra little bit on the front end than lose some on the back end by putting in numbers that aren't as accurate as they should be. Another thing I just went back to is like I was on the 1 business day shipping. I just went back to the 2 business day, and I did that just because of like if I'm not feeling good, like for example, like there was a couple months ago I wasn't feeling good. I took a couple days off, and it was like impossible for me to like that was the biggest burden, is worrying about getting stuff shipped out when I wasn't feeling good. So I went back to the 2 day, and now I'm noticing I'm getting a lot more positive feedbacks with people saying, wow, this came so fast, because I'm normally sending it out same day, but they're expecting it to ship 2 days later. So they're getting it much earlier than they anticipate. Joe asked if I was able to find any basketball cards yesterday. No, I wasn't, unfortunately. I went to a couple stores with my wife last night, and while we were driving, I actually called several other stores. There's a lot of stores, like for example, if you call Target right now, at least in like the Pittsburgh, Western PA area, they're gonna say on the recording they can't tell you if they have stuff stocked because they're so behind in stocking. But if you still ask, sometimes they'll tell you. So I've called and I've asked several people about basketball cards, and they'll go over and look and be like, yeah, no, we only have baseball, or we have baseball and like a couple football, but no basketball type thing. So yeah, if you guys are out, make sure you're at least swinging by where the cards are, because if there's basketball cards there, there's definitely hundreds and hundreds of dollars to be made. Even if you don't open them, even if you don't know what you're doing, literally scan that barcode right there and sell it for 4 times what you paid for it. Like, it's basketball cards are insane right now, guys. And if you don't believe me, just go look up Rev Resale, because that man is like making money hand over fist, him and Nikki T. Yeah, that's true. D says Seller Hub gives you a ship by date, which is invaluable. Yeah, there was a while there where I was literally trying to make all of my metrics like the best it could be, because I was trying to build back up from all of the free shipping I did with stamps and stuff like that, as far as my numbers to get top rated. I kind of wish like I would have paid more attention to that early on in eBay. I was just like, oh, I don't really care about the metrics type stuff, but I've been like working real hard to kind of get the metrics back to where they need to be. So like I kind of like for a while there, like I overextended myself trying to have like literally the like top turnaround time, this and that. And like lately I've just been scaling a lot of that back because I'm still like crushing like the metrics and not having to put as much pressure on myself to get everything done like as soon as possible. Because there was a while there where I would literally like, if something went cha-ching on my phone, I would get up from whatever I was doing, go to my basement and pack the order and like get it like ready to go out. But like now it's like, if it's not like in by 1:30, like I don't even worry about packing it till the next day. Unless it's a Sunday night, then a Sunday night, like normally Sunday evening, I come downstairs and I'll at least work for 2 hours packing orders just so Monday is not like unbearable. At least that's normally what I do. So I think I'm gonna list this thing in like 25 minutes. I don't know how you guys do pictures, but I've gone through several lighting setups. I've done the soft boxes. I've done the umbrella lights. I've been so ghetto as to like get like little lamps and take the shades off and point light bulbs and stuff like that. By far, the best quality thing I found for lighting has been this ring light right here. I don't even know if that's a good name brand, but I got this on Mercari using the Mercari credit they give sellers. The Zomi, what is it? ZMR16B. This thing is like pretty good at, making sure the lighting is on point. Yeah, that's a great idea there, Craig. I know Nate has done that as far as looking into the inventory levels and stuff like that for the basketball cards. I don't think he had very much luck. Like I don't think he was able to find any, at least around here. That is, but yeah, that's a great tip for anybody that knows how to do BrickSeek or online arbitrage or anything like that. You can't actually buy the cards at a discounted rate online, but you can at least tell if they say they have any in stock, whether it's been put out or whether it's all been snatched up already and it's just not updated. There's not really a great way to verify that, because I've gone to stores before and BrickSeek told me that there was X amount, and I'd get there and there's like either far less or none, and it just didn't update in time or whatnot. But yeah, BrickSeek's an awesome tool. When Nate was talking during our Bolo show we did the other day, and we were talking about those phones, I sold off all mine on Amazon. He put his on eBay. I ended up making a little bit more to send mine in FBA, but his all sold to one person fast. And we got those deals just by using BrickSeek and doing a little bit of research into the part of town that we were going to be meeting up at that day. So yeah, BrickSeek is a very valuable tool if you know how to use it properly. There's a free version of it, and there's also a paid version. I use the free version, but Nate actually pays, I think, like $10 a month or something like that for it, for the paid version. And he speaks very highly of it and says that he, makes money like a lot more by paying that extra little bit for the Brickseek. Yeah, I feel this. I feel the same way, Candace. I still have the umbrella lights, but I basically just set them up above my laptop now for streaming. So I figured that way to at least brighten me up a little bit since I'm in the basement. Because without the lights, it gets really dark down here. Even though I'm sitting like right underneath like a pretty decent light bulb, it still doesn't, make me light enough for like adequate streaming quality or whatnot. How's eBay been for you guys lately? Have your sales been pretty consistent? One thing that I've noticed is up until the past like maybe 2 or 3 days, and I've still had sales, maybe like between 2 and 4 a day the past couple days, and that's been like really like slowing down on eBay for me. But I haven't had as much time to list lately, just dealing with the house and the dog, and my wife had a little bit of extra time off, so I spent some time with her. So I haven't really done as much listing as I normally do, but my eBay has been like really, really consistent lately. Same with like Mercari and like I don't really want to say Poshmark's consistent because I'm inconsistent with Poshmark. I literally put stuff up there once a month just because I can do it through VENDOO. So I'm not very consistent in Poshmark, at least as consistent as I should be, because I do know that that'd be a great way to continue to move clothing and that type of inventory. I don't put enough time into it. Craig's asking what size is my ring light. I want to say it's 16 inches. Pretty sure it's, diameter 16 inches. Yep. So it works fine for me for, it's essentially just like I use it for like eBay and anything I'm taking like photos, to list. And it works fine for that. So I've been happy with it. Yeah, Candace says Poshmark is like a clingy girlfriend. A lot of time required. Absolutely. And the difficult part for me is I'm still trying to get eBay and Amazon to balance out. And I kind of link Mercari in the eBay category, even though it really isn't. But I kind of, the way I typically work my VENDOO is I want the activity, the regular activity going to eBay. So a lot of times what I'll do is if I'm posting stuff, I'll post it all to eBay first, just so I get that quick activity. That way my account starts to move a little bit, and hopefully, the floodgates open up and I start to make some sales from that activity. And then I'll go into VENDOO normally a couple times a week. Full transparency, the last 2 months, I've like gone in there at the end of the month and just thrown up 125 listings in a day, just so I didn't lose my cross posting potential for the last couple days. But normally I'll go in there every couple days and I'll move everything that goes to eBay to Mercari. Everything that didn't sell already on eBay, I should say, I move over to Mercari. And then if it's anything like clothing, hats, shoes, like anything that is Poshmarkable, I will also move it over to Poshmark just to get a few more eyes on it. Lately, I've been even putting some of that stuff up on Amazon FBM. Well, like all of like the video game stuff I have, which is like at right now either parts or very minimum because of just this pandemic has been insane for video games. So I've literally sold out of stuff, especially having them posted in so many different places. Amazon was really good for used video games during this pandemic, guys. Like I'm not afraid to admit that Amazon like helped your boy out moving those games fast. Especially like Wii games, like crappy Wii titles that like I thought were like, like this, should I pick this up? Like sold fast on Amazon. I was surprised. Candace says I've been using List Perfectly, the game changer. When I had 400 plus clothing listings on Poshmark and was trying to move to eBay. Absolutely. That's the best thing is I love being able to take all of the listings because even right now my listings are way low. I have the premium store and there was a while there, maybe 6 months ago, where I would always have like 14 to 1600 listings. And then I just decided, I'm going to try to keep it around 1,000. So between doing like YouTube auctions and stuff like that, I would start liquidating down my store just to, certain types of items or something like that. And I think I'm in like the 840s somewhere, 840s or 850s right now. But then again, I'm at 848 right now, which is that's kind of low for me. I normally like to keep it like in the high 900s, but I'll get it there. Like I said, I want to throw up at least 20 or 30 new listings today. Nice thing is about sports cards is like literally they're so fast to list. You just point and shoot. So normally if like I know I'm going to have a light day of listing, I'll grab like a stack of cards and be like, okay, I'm going to list this entire stack, and that'll at least give me some kind of eBay momentum, even if it's not like, a great amount of momentum. It'll at least do a little something for me. eBay is so activity driven. That's awesome. Sold 5 limited edition Animal Crossing consoles on eBay quickly during the pandemic. That's awesome. Yeah, like I said, if anybody wants to pop in, feel free to jump in. Paul says hashtag list perfectly crew. Well, you know how I roll, Paul. I stay with that hashtag VENDOO crew. You know it. By the way, guys, if you guys are still watching this, make sure you smash that thumbs up for me, because that does help out with getting the channel out there with eBay's algorithm and all that fun stuff. But yeah, definitely do appreciate you guys. I know this isn't as lively as we normally get, but your boy's got to get some e-com work done. You know what I mean? Normally, when you catch the channel, you're at the beyond part. You know what I mean? Because we got that e-com and beyond show. Normally, I'm like way beyond, but today I need to like really be focused on e-com, because your boy's got to make some of that money. So I got some free stuff from my dad to sell on eBay. This is like a pull stick, like a Bacardi, like rum pull stick. So I don't know where he got this thing, or if this was free, if this was a giveaway or what. But oh, and I just broke the tip off. Just my luck. I do have some like super glue I could probably use if need be, but yeah, that sucks. That tip fell right off. This is like the thing you like put the chalk on. So yeah, either way, I could probably get a replacement head for that, but maybe I'll wait to list that till I can get a replacement piece. Or would you guys just super glue that? Would that be too ghetto to just super glue the tip back on that? Because I definitely got some Gorilla Glue upstairs that I could very easily just Gorilla Glue that back on. But either way, I would imagine this wouldn't be like uber expensive, especially if the tip fell off that easy. But it was free, so even if I get $5, that's $5 I didn't have before. I got a pair of shoes back in the mail that I got from Ross Dress for Less. Brand new. I guess the lady just ordered the wrong size or whatever. So those are going back up on eBay today. Just got those in the mail this week. Actually, I think I got them last week. You gotta love that when people hit you with a return, said, I ordered this by mistake. How do you order it by mistake whenever it literally asks you, are you sure you wanna order that? You know what I mean? And you literally have to tell it, yes, like I want to buy this now or whatever. But people. Cost of doing business. Okay, so Paul says glue it very carefully. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Craig wants to know what's a good price on a mega box. You mean to sell it for or to buy it for? Because if you're talking Mosaic mega box, retail, it's a $55 value. You could very easily sell it for, you know, $125, you know, easy. You know, maybe even more with as scarce as they become. Good person to ask might be Rev or Nikki, because they've been selling. Well, I don't know if they're still selling them, but they were selling them off. I gave somebody a deal whenever I sold them. I think I sold them $100 a piece, which was stupid on my behalf, because whenever I bought it, I just, like, my buddy handed me a receipt that said $540. So I just handed him $540. I didn't really know how much each one of the boxes costed retail. So I let him go for $100 each, which was definitely less than I should have. Because my thing is, if I'm going to sell it sealed, I at least want a full double up. And that was not smart on my behalf. I made like 45 off of 100, not counting fees or any of that stuff. That's crazy. So Candace says she had somebody trying to return a box of chocolates. That's nuts. I literally had somebody, and I was sitting here with Nate after the morning show one day, and I was like, you have got to be freaking kidding me. Nate's like, what? I was like, somebody is trying to return a cello pack, and a cello pack is like, it's like plastic. It basically is to this set Mosaic. They wanted to return it because they didn't get the cards they wanted in it. They're like, the best card I got was a pink Kevin Durant. I'm thinking, dude, that pink Kevin Durant you got is still probably like a $40 card, bro. You know what I mean? Because it was like the USA one. And I think he paid like $28 for the cello pack plus shipping. So I was like, you still pretty much made more than what you paid. But he was like, yeah, but you know, like I thought there would be a Zion or at least a Ja Morant. And I'm like, dude, doesn't everybody want there to be a Zion or a Ja Morant? You know what I mean? Like, if I could guarantee you that there'd be a Zion or a Ja Morant in each pack, I would be charging you far more than what you just paid. You know what I mean? But like, it was ridiculous. Like, he literally was fishing for at least a partial refund. And I'm like, dude, I'm not doing that for you. Sorry. Like, if you were to go to like, you know, like BP and buy a lottery ticket, you know what I mean? And you scratch it off and you're not a winner. You can't go to BP and be like, you sold me a card that's a loser. You know what I mean? Like, it's just insane. Like the stupid excuses people come up with to try to return stuff sometimes. But I mean, it is what it is. Like, my thing is, if the item's still in good condition, like I was just talking about the guy who I talked about it the other day on the morning show. Like, he ordered 9 different card orders from me, and some of them were like lots of cards and stuff like that. And like one of the lots was like Magic Johnson cards from like 30 years ago. And he wanted me to refund him for the cost of the Magic Johnson cards because he found some dust in the like top loaders. It's like, okay, so this card's been sitting in this piece of plastic that is open on top for 30 years. Of course, there's going to be like specks of dust or something get in there. It's insane. I told him, like, yeah, no problem, bud. Just do me a favor. Stick all of the Magic Johnson cards back in the package I sent you and just return it to me. And as soon as I get it, I'll give you a full refund for the Magic Johnson cards. You know what I mean? Like, I gave this dude 3 like loaded team bags full of cards too, which just chaps my butt. Like, whenever you get like those bogus, because my thing is like, I'm not going to send you a dirty card. You know what I mean? Like, if there was like bad air inside of the thing, whenever I go to package it, it'll blow right out. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to send somebody trash, you know? So for me, like, knowing that it was literally just him trying to get over on me, especially because like some of the cards like were some of the more valuable ones, like the metal ones, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but that's just me. What up, Shane? Good to see you, my man. Yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. Figured I'd at least try to get a little bit of work done before other people go live today. So I know Saturdays tend to get a little bit busy. Kim's asking if I'm blocking those buyers for the future. Normally I do. Like if I have any kind of an issue with somebody, if I feel like they're disingenuous, like if they're trying to get over on me, I normally will block them. What? Frank is moving a jacuzzi. That sucks, man. You should get in the jacuzzi. That's how I roll. If you ask like pretty much anybody, like Kent Daigle, any of them, they'll tell you all about my jacuzzi escapades from Canada. But yeah, that sucks, man. Be careful. Don't like hurt your back or nothing. And whatever you do, don't try to slide on it. I don't know if you guys have seen the slip and slide thing that Frank did, but if you haven't, you definitely need to check it out. It'll have you going, what? Yeah, definitely appreciate y'all guys. Let me double check these shoes, make sure I didn't relist the active listing already. I might not even have to take pictures again. I can probably just go back to that same listing. Yep. I'll just reactivate the old listing. Boom. Justin says he's been a little absent lately. How do I like the new chair? I like it a lot, man. The one thing, the only knock I'll say on the chair is like this like little lumbar pillow here. I wish that lumbar pillow was thicker. You know what I mean? Other than that, I like it a lot. It's got like a little whatchamacallit under it. Like if I wanted to pull my legs out, it could recline if I want it to. But the only thing is I wish the lumbar pillow was a little bit bigger. If that was a little bit bigger, it would be definitely better in my opinion. But other than that, it's a good chair. I know Nate loves it. Frank Sugarluck has one. He likes it a lot. But yeah, it's a decent chair, and it's not super expensive either. Like, I mean, $150, it's expensive, but it's not like $500 chair expensive is what I mean by that for the most part. Yeah, I cannot wait to get back in those thrift stores. Monday, I'll be hitting up 2 thrift stores because the 2 near my house, the 2 Goodwills near me. Awesome, Ray. Ray says he's got 12 items listed so far. That's awesome, dude. The 2 Goodwills near me open up on Monday, so I'm going to go to both of them probably. And then Wednesday, the bins open. So I'm not sure about the bins yet because I don't know if the bins are probably going to be awesome because of all the stuff that's been donated that they haven't had time to sort. But the problem with the bins is, like, I don't know if I want all them people up on me like that. You know what I mean? So that's going to be like what I'm going to like have to weigh. Oh yeah, I got a free Keurig, guys. My stepmother, my dad's wife, I guess she got a new one or whatever, so I got it for free. Oh, look at this. My wife don't even know what's down here. Look, one of her Disney ornaments is down here in my box of stuff to sell. Man, she's lucky I'm a good husband, or else I'd be popping this up on eBay right now. She gets like literally free range of everything Disney in my house. I'm going to do a, I said it before, but I'm going to say it again. I'm going to do a tour of all the places that we got redone in the house and kind of show you guys the work as soon as we get it back up and decorated. Been getting a few of these back in from Amazon. I'm going to put this in our next auction. I should have 5 to 8 of these. I'm not sure. Only 2 have come back in so far. It's funny because I sent them in and I was like, wait a minute, like this Nintendo stuff's doing really good for the auction. So I recalled them and like literally they were in the warehouse for like a day. And I was like, yeah, I need them back. So I think it's like 50 cents per unit, but I had them all recalled. That way you guys could have dibs on the Nintendo stuff over Amazon. But yeah, I got 2 of those in. Yeah, so this is the Keurig. This is like an older one, I think, but it's free, so that means it's for me. And it works too because it came from my dad's house, so I don't even have to like turn it on and test it or nothing. You can do well even like selling the parts to the Keurigs and stuff for like people that have stuff that breaks or lose or whatever. Oh, let's see. Johnny says, the lumbar pillow, do you have the smaller on the setup with the straps around the chair? Should go through the holes. Pillow. Oh, okay. Huh. Yeah. You know what I was actually even thinking about doing is I was actually just thinking of buying like a bigger, like, well, like just some kind of lumbar support or something to put down here. But yeah, I will definitely try that as well. Yeah, that's a good point, Paul. He said other people might feel the same way about the bins, so maybe they won't be that busy. And you know what? It's not a bad idea just for me to check because where the closest bins is to me, there's great Amazon sourcing in that town. So like even if I go out there and it's like, dang, the bins is packed and there's people like ear to ear, like I'll just go to one of the other stores that I can source for Amazon at. Oh, man. I think my wife took my last pack of baby wipes and like I have no idea where any of my other ones are. Which sucks because this thing needs cleaned off. Dude, that's awesome, man. Justin's heading to the beach. That's what's up. Working lunch is going good, man. I guess. I don't have any lunch though. That's the only sad part of this is. Well, I mean, I guess technically I have tons of food upstairs, but yeah, it's working well. If you guys don't know, too, Cajun Roots reseller Johnny has a live at 4:00 today, guys. So if you have never been to his channel, every single Saturday he does a. It's kind of like a, like kind of get to know each other type thing where he brings on 2 guests, normally him and LL Stash, and they'll bring on people and everybody kind of gets to know each other and support each other. It's pretty cool. So if you guys are not yet subbed to Johnny, make sure you show him some love. I'd appreciate that. Yeah, I'm jealous too, Nikki. I wish I could go to the beach today. It's so hot here in Pittsburgh too. Like last night, I was like, "What? Look who we got with us, guys."
What up?
What up, man?
Just left the thrift. Not great.
Nice.
I'm spinning. What's going on?
Not much, man. How'd you do?
We did all right. Not great. It's been definitely picked over a bunch. Found a couple shoes, some electronics, and a doll. You know how I like to sell dolls.
I feel you, man. Dude, I have a lot of dolls myself. Well, not like dolls, but like plush. Like I have a ton of plush that I sell.
It's hot, man. It's hot today.
I can imagine, dude. It's hot in Pittsburgh, so I'd imagine it'd be hot over there too.
It's not really that hot. I'm just fat.
Yeah, me too.
We're about to hit another thrift store. Hold on, I'm gonna set you down while I put my seat down. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Don't drive yet. I'll drop my phone. You guys want to go with me into the next store, or
show us some bolos?
Yeah. Sorry, the stuff I just bought's in the trunk, so I can't show you that. Go down 120 towards Sheridan. Where's Nate?
He ran to look at some cars.
Oh yeah, he's been hunting for them cars. Let's turn on the air so we don't take up the vendors. Better? They're too loud. What you working on, Anthony?
I got a box of stuff that I got from my dad's house that I'm just kind of going through and, comping and listing on eBay.
That's cool.
Like a lot of it's like kitchen stuff, like a little mixer, some like little homemade popsicle thing. I got a Keurig.
And that stuff will sell. No question.
Cleaner. Yeah, absolutely.
That's cool.
They had a bunch of stuff they wanted to donate, and I was like, well, donate it to your boy.
It's funny because my wife sent out a message to all her friends, like, hey, you guys are thinking about donating stuff, let us know, we'll come pick it up. And we got 2 pickups today to do, so
that's awesome, man.
We'll see what they have, but one of the friends said they have a bunch of toys from that their kids don't play with anymore, so I'm like, heck yeah.
Yeah, I get a lot of the stuff that my nephews are getting rid of, like either their parents or my mom, and I mean, it's like useless to them, but for me, it's it's money. Hey, Cindy, good to see you.
I'm taking a look at the chat real quick because I'm on my phone, so I didn't see it. What's up, Nikki T? DC Cells. Who else? Cajun. What's up, guys?
If you guys aren't subscribed yet to my man Jimmy, his channel is Uncle B's Old School Flips, and he's definitely on the come up, guys. I'm telling you right now, he's going to be a member of that 1K club before you know it.
I appreciate that, Anthony. You're the man.
You're the man, man.
See that Cavaliers backpack I saw the other day?
Heck yeah.
Next to, I didn't buy it. I thought about buying it and sending it to you, but I don't know if you need a Cavaliers backpack or not.
Dude, I have like a Cavaliers thing. It's insane. That or Steelers, like just. I've been like going through this kick now that I'm like back into cards. Like my like, this is like my guilty pleasure to myself. I've been buying up horrible autographs of like players that like only I would like, and like I have like an entire box of like laughable autographs that I've paid like $1 to $2 for, of like literally players that their probably mom don't even want their cards, but I am now cherishing them.
From their mom. Their mom's selling off the autograph.
Yeah, probably. That's been like my guilty pleasure lately.
So today on our Facebook Marketplace, some guy he took a picture parked out in front of Walmart. He's selling what's the big boxes of Mosaics called? What's the biggest box?
Mega box.
He was selling mega boxes right out of the Walmart parking lot. He took the picture right there. But he's asking like $160 for a box or something like that.
How much was it?
$160 a box.
Wow.
I don't know if he's gonna. Obviously, I don't know if he's gonna sell them. But I was like, man, this guy. First of all, he found them. Sucker, he found them. And it was right here in Broomfield, right where we're at right now.
That's crazy. Yeah, that dude. Shane's asking if I've Anderson Varejao. Just wait, Shane. You want to see my favorite Anderson Varejao card I have?
Didn't he have a big old fro?
Look at that. That's a rookie patch auto. There's his actual jersey and his autograph. So yes, I definitely do have Varejao, and that's numbered 317 out of 299. So yeah, if there's a terrible Cavalier autograph to be had, I probably either own it or am bidding on it, or it's in my watch list on eBay. So yeah, I've been buying up some. Not that Varejao was bad, but like I have some players that were legitimately bad. Like I have a collection of Anthony Bennett cards, legitimately the biggest draft bust in NBA history. I have several of his autographs and or jerseys. Now, Cajun, go ahead, man. I think Uncle B froze. So Cajun's asking if I have any booty cards. Now, booty, do you mean like, do I have like, oh wait, no, you said booby. Now, do you mean like Booby Dixon, the running back, or do you mean like actual like naked girl cards? Because sadly, they do actually make naked girl cards. So, but yeah, no, I don't. As far as I know, I don't think I have any booby cards. Closest thing to a booby card I have is my rookie card because I have man boobies. But that's Booby Gibson. Oh, you mean Bobby Gibson? I do have Bobby Gibson. Yes, I do have Bobby Gibson. Yes. Let me see if I can find him. He's in here somewhere. Oh wait, no, I have Daniel Gibson. I think Daniel Gibson. I believe. Yes. I got him in here somewhere. Yeah, but like literally any like horrible Cavalier you can think of, I have their card. Like in pretty much an autographed form of it. Like I have a couple players that I like didn't even know. And I was like, yeah, they have to be terrible. I'm buying it. Because it's like my thing is if you're a Cavalier and I don't know you, you have to be a bum. Are you Gibson? I know for a fact I got Gibson in here somewhere. Wagner, Felder. Boom. There he is. Daniel Gibson. Any other horrible player? Larry Hughes. I just got Larry Hughes in the mail like 2 days ago. Let me see. Boom. Larry Hughes. Literally got all of the Cavs. Nope. Somebody bought something. Just sold a Irv Smith. Oh, Shane, thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Shane just bought an Irv Smith card off me. I'll throw in a few extras for you, Shane. Find it. Might be in my little purple box. Yep. Actually, I had two of these ones. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Is there any other players you like, man, or teams? I'll look through some of the stuff I have, and I'm going to get you a good, nice case for that, too. I'm not going to send you that out in anything junky. And I'll try to get that in the mail for you today, too, if the mailman hasn't come yet. I haven't heard my phone go off because I have a Ring doorbell. So normally when he gets here, I get a little notification. Yeah, I'm gonna actually pack that for you right now and try to get it in the mail today. Put this guy in here because he doesn't have a case now. Anything Minnesota. Okay, absolutely. I definitely, I know for a fact I got some other Minnesota stuff I can send you. Thing. Let me look through some stuff here real quick, and I'll see if I can find any other Minnesota stuff that I can include. I'm gonna throw in a sticker too, just because. Oh, that's right. I sold that one last night. Dude's waiting on that dude to pay. The nice thing about cards is like, it's just like money in the bank. I've been really considering delisting a lot of like the like just average rookies I have, just in case somebody pops like Giannis or something like that. because I think I can get like the couple dollars that they're going for now, still a couple years from now. So I'm really thinking about just putting them all in a box and just saving them for a few years till somebody pops. I think that'd be a decent investment. I don't have very many Minnesota in this box at all here. I know for a fact I definitely got some, like, I might have some KG stuff from like the 90s. Oh, these are all Pittsburgh here. These are all like I was going through my collection the other day and putting all the dupes aside. Yeah, I'll definitely find some more Minnesota stuff for you, though. Dude, you like Stephon Marbury? I got like some of his rookie cards and stuff. A little Starberry action. I got some Kevin Garnett rookie cards in here too, it looks like. I'll throw you a few of those as well. Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett. Let's see what other Minnesota dads I got. Dude, I know I got a Kirby Puckett in here somewhere. Let me see if I can find that one. That'd be a good Minnesota card for you. Question, as a buyer, let me pull that up. Okay, so as a buyer in eBay, I'm missing over half of a large order. I keep sending seller messages of missing items. He wants me to call him. Would you call him outside of eBay? I would. I probably wouldn't. I mean, I would probably want him to handle it like within eBay, because I don't think you're even allowed to share that contact information. I think that's against terms of service. But I mean, I don't know. I would call eBay on that one and be like, yo, this dude's trying to get me to like hit him up outside of eBay. Can you like help me out? Is there anything I can do? Type thing. That's what I would do. I mean, to me, that just seems a little bit sketch. You know what I mean? Like, this is a problem on eBay. You should just handle it on eBay. At least that's like, it's kind of what I'm thinking, but it just seems a little bit sketchy to me. I'm surprised eBay hasn't like tried to step in and like say something about that. All right. So I'm gonna put all this stuff together, send that out to you. I'm gonna take all the cards that are in soft sleeves and just kind of stick them in the middle, just so you don't, get anything damaged. I already sent you one of those. Okay, so that'd be a duplicate. Pull that one out. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna get some Marberries and some Garnett rookies included with that. Put that in some kind of safe cardboard. I'll get that shipped out to you right now. Yeah, hopefully the mailman didn't come yet today, Shane. So I'll definitely get this sent out to you today if he didn't. You're welcome, man. No problem at all. I hope you have a great day too, Candace. Definitely hope that we can collaborate soon. Also, me and Nate said this on the morning show the other day, but if anybody would like us to come on and support anything that you guys are doing on your channels, just let us know so that we can set the time aside. I'm pretty flexible and I make my own schedule, but Nate works full time. So he needs to sometimes switch hours of work, call off or something like that. So if anybody has stuff going on your channels that you would like myself or Nate to be a part of, you can always reach out to either one of us. And we're always willing to help out with anything we can. So definitely let us know if there's anything going on. Or if you need stuff that you have coming out that you'd like help pushing out there to the masses. Not that we have the masses or anything like that, but we got a few people that we can tell about it. So you can either put it in our Facebook group or you can just let us know and we'll share about it during our morning show, Monday through Friday. So we want to be able to help you guys as much as possible. And I hope that wasn't the mailman just coming to my house. Because if so, Shane, you might not get this sent out till Monday. That was my Ring doorbell going off. I want to make sure this is in there nice and tight so it's not sliding anywhere. And I forgot to put a sticker in there. Yeah, gee, you're allowed on, man. I'm sorry, I must not have dropped the link recently. Everybody is welcome on. There's no criteria you need to meet. You don't have to be a content creator. You don't have to be a reseller. If you want to hang out, you're free to come in. Sorry about that, G. It's a little bit harder whenever you don't have somebody watching the chat to see if somebody wants to come in. What's up, Pat? How you doing, buddy? Just packing up some cards, man. Feel free to come in if you want, Pat. What's up, G?
Hey, Pat. How you doing?
Good, man. How about yourself?
Here we go. Okay.
You having a busy day on eBay?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't bad. This crap I'm going through here.
Really?
Yeah, I bought the Craftsman tools. What am I trying to say? I bought 2 orders from this guy. They're a big seller with 100% feedback. The issue is, all right, this is a case, and there's 3 kits of tools in here. Me and my tool, yeah. All right, see, 3 fit in this box. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay. One day I bought 3. They had listed. I bought the 3 because I'm going to tear these kits apart and sell the stuff off individually.
Yeah.
He sent me a message saying, since I bought the 3 he had listed, he said I got more, but this was at night and I didn't get the message till the next day, but he had already relisted them.
Yeah.
But he had 7. And I bought all 7 kits, 7 more he had listed. Well, a day later, he shipped the 3 I bought, and then another package should have been 7. So he shipped two separate orders. I got them the same day, but the one with 7, I only got 3 because only 3 fit in the box.
Gotcha.
It's like a master case.
Yeah.
So I'm like, but on eBay, it's showing as delivered. So I got 2 separate orders. I got the 3 with the 1 order. That's good. Good to go. That one's fulfilled. The second one, he only sent 3 out of 7. And I'm like, oh no, here we go. Because it's showing as delivered.
Yeah.
Order filled. But there's only 3 in a case. I only got 2 of these. So that's my dilemma right now. And I'm pissed. But I said, do you have a tracking number for the remaining 4? And I made, I said, he sent me 2 tracking numbers, which was 1 order and another order, the other one. And I'm like, forget the other order. I said, this tracking number with this order number, a day later. And he said, oh, it shows as delivered yesterday. Well, you see where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So I'm missing 4 kits. So it should have been another full case and another partial smaller box. So that's what I'm dealing with.
That sucks, man.
And he's saying it's fulfilled, saying it's delivered. It shows as delivered.
I wonder if they delivered it to the wrong place. Does it show on the tracking on USPS that it shows delivered?
Yeah, it shows as delivered, but he only sent me 1 box.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, the 1 order, forget. I said, ignore this because he sent me 2 tracking numbers, but it was for the day before.
Yeah.
And so yeah, he the second order, he only sent me 3 out of the 7.
That sucks, man.
You know what I mean?
So he's not even like admitting the fact that you only got half the order?
Yeah. So I took a screenshot of the 2 orders, 2 separate days, and I said, this order is fine. Ignore this order. It's fulfilled. I got them all. And then he sends me, I'm like, oh, he's going to send it. He goes, it shows as delivered for both orders. But like I said, the second order, which was a day later, is missing 4 kits, but he only sent me 3. But he's a pretty big, with 100% feedback. I mean, he's a big seller.
Yeah. So did he say he sent it in 1 package, or did he admit that he sent it in 2?
Well, he sent me 2 tracking numbers, but it was for 2 separate orders. And I'm like, no, I'm dealing with this order number and this tracking number. And I said, you can't fit 7 of these in this box.
Yeah.
Which can't. I mean, so there should have been 2 of these and a smaller box with one kit in it. So I sent him another message saying, look, how do you get 7 in 3? Because I took a picture of the 3 kits in it. I don't know. Now he wants me to call him.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just got a message. He said, call me, and he gave me a phone number.
Maybe he doesn't understand like what's going on.
Yeah, like I said, okay, Dan. Hi,
But
Dan.
yeah, that's crazy though. Like somebody that would have that high of feedback would give out personal information like that on eBay, because that's a surefire way to get shut down.
Yeah, that's what shocked me. I'm like, he wants me to call him.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, exactly, Dan. And that's what happened. I mean, it was $1,000 order, the second one, with the 7 kits that I ordered.
I'm going to drop the link one more time. If anybody wants to come keep Greg company for a sec while I run to the mailbox to get this out for Shane. Hopefully, mailman ain't here yet. Yeah, absolutely. Just like Craig said, don't do anything. Dana said the same thing.
All right.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Just like Dana said, all contacts should be through eBay. That's how eBay wants it. You know what I mean? So like, once like you go outside their parameters, like that may void some of your protections.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm afraid of too. But
So
yeah,
like, normally if I'm ever like sketched out, I just call eBay's customer service. Although right now I don't know if they're even still back in. Like last time I've tried calling them, they weren't even available.
Yeah, there's a couple things I had to call them with, but they've got back to me pretty quick, within a couple minutes.
Well, that's good.
Because I got the concierge thing.
Yeah.
Since I went to eBay Open last year. They gave it to everybody. That was, to me, it was worth the trip for that. Yeah, that's the thing with the weight on the shipping labels too. I was trying to. They shipped them USPS. Yeah, it's just 25 pounds for one box on the label. Yeah, check the weights. Yeah, let me.
What's up, Steven? Good to see you, man. I haven't had a chance to chat with you in a while. How you been?
Yeah, they both match with 25 pounds on each box. But like I said, one I'm not even considering because that's fulfilled separate order. Yeah. Thanks, Cody. Yeah, 7 should be more. A lot more. Because I'm like, oh, man. No, just three packages weigh 25 pounds. So it'd be, for 3 kits, is 25 pounds. So 7 would be, what, 60 something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just crazy, man. I would definitely hit up your concierge though, if you're able to.
Yeah.
That's awesome that you even have access to something like that in a time like this. Like that would have been something that would have been fantastic. Like if I had access to a concierge, during the beginning of this pandemic when things were just crazy and had no idea what was happening and why.
You haven't had to use them for a while, but all these late packages, and on my end, it's not my fault. It's the post office's fault. I keep getting them more and more. Thanks, Dana. Yeah, it's
Man, it sucks working in limited space. Starting to storefront down the street from my house, and then my wife asked me how I'd feel about eventually her coming and working with me if she wanted to give up one of her jobs. She does nursing in 2 different places, and she's considering taking the plunge into reselling eventually. So that's kind of put the kibosh on me actually getting a outside the house facility for now. So I figure out what's going to happen with her work situation.
You're cutting out a little bit. A little glitchy.
The phone. Yeah, that's true too. Rick said he doesn't want to call anybody or want them calling him. Yeah, because there are certain days where like literally just dealing with people gets to be so monotonous that I'm in the same boat. Like there's some days I probably wouldn't want to deal with people either. I mean, some days depending on the situation, it might be easier to do that, but
see, that's the thing with eBay in the past, because I do buy a lot online to flip, resell, or what do you call it? OA.
Okay, so Paul sent me a picture. Paul Gate City Picker sent me a picture. He wants me to ask if on the eBay listing it shows the phone number like this. Because if the eBay listing, he says if it shows the phone number like that, then it's okay to call them, apparently. I'm not entirely sure of the policy myself, but I'm sure Paul knows. But yeah, I don't know. I've never experienced that, like with anybody trying to have me call them before. He says it would be within the app.
Yeah, this is just in a message. He goes, please call me, sent from Yahoo Mail on Android in the messages. So it's in the messaging system. So, I mean, eBay will see that, but
yeah,
like I said, this is after the fact.
Should be.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Pat. Let me pull up his store real quick here. It's
I hate when barcodes don't work.
I can't.
Let's check some solds. So that's not blue. Same thing though. This one good. Oh yeah, that's it. I'll probably make 15-20 bucks off this. Take that. I'm gonna run to the mailbox real quick with Shane's package. I'll literally be 1 minute. Ugh, try to top my steps here.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on their store. Thanks, Pat. Yeah, like I said, it's yeah, they have 17,000 feedback, 100% positive. So I don't think they're trying to scam me. I just didn't know. And they got a ton of stuff for sale in tools, and it's all newer stuff. Yeah.
All right. So bad news, mailman already came today. Good news, more crappy autographs.
Yeah, I've seen that too, Pat. He's talking about people with their packing slips or thank you with the to save money if you go directly to their website to buy off of eBay, I guess. Which I have done before.
Hi, kitty cat. Oh, you want to see some crappy autos? You want to see daddy's crappy autos? Dude, no one wants to see your bum hole. Come on, you want a treat? Dude, he's like literally marking it up against the camera too.
Yeah.
Come here, buddy. You're like literally opening stuff on the computer. Well, guys, if you lose us, it's because of Nala. Over here. I'll give you treats. Come here.
Yeah, hopefully not Dana.
Here, buddy. Come on. Literally the one place I didn't want you to go. Here, look. Look, there's treats over there, babies. Go get your treats. Go get your treats.
Yeah, I had a someone open up a chart, or not a chargeback, a double charge on their credit card or something through PayPal. They had zero feedback. I didn't get a double charge on eBay or PayPal, but then PayPal, you can't get a hold of PayPal people. So they because they quit taking the money out of mine a long time ago. You know, if you're newer, they'll hold the money back if there's a dispute.
Yeah.
Well, PayPal hasn't done that in years with me, but this one they did do. And so I sent them, you know, the tracking screenshots of the money I got. I don't know what they're. I'm trying to fight that right now.
Oh, yeah. These aren't crappy autos. These are resale cards. It's a whole pack of Mosaic cards of like color.
Yeah.
I got them dirt cheap. I'm going to keep the couple Cavaliers that are in there, and I'm going to resell the rest for profit. So Johnny was asking, where do I get my stickers? The stickers that I have currently, I bought off of the Bargain Effect. However, he doesn't do stickers anymore, so I don't know where I'm going to buy my next batch. I've been looking into it. I think Nate might have some kind of way to like jerry rig them for me, if that makes sense. Like, essentially, I think the only way Nate can get them cheap is he has to order like return address labels and just stick the sticker on there or something like that. He was saying.
Yeah.
But I don't know. He's either going to jerry rig some stickers for me, or I'll just buy them somewhere else. I haven't really decided where yet. If you guys know any good places that are like super cheap, let me know, because I like to just give them away for free. I don't buy stickers to like, sell or to. Although people could buy them if they wanted to. I have them in my eBay store, but like I literally bought them just to do giveaways, and that way people have like little things, like little extra things whenever they order from me or whatnot. I just like having throw-ins.
Do you ever try to make your own? I mean, I've made my own stickers for different things with printable vinyl.
I've never made my own, but it's not a bad idea to try.
Yeah, with the laser jet, it's a printable vinyl, and you could just print it off and then put a clear sheet over it. And, just rub the bubbles out. That's kind of work I used to do at my job. I used to do like mock-ups for displays for Disney, like racks of keychains and ones spin around with stuff hanging off of them. I used to do the top, like banners.
Hey Anthony, hey Greg.
How you doing?
Hey Dana, how are you?
I'm a winner, guys.
Nice.
Check this out. I bought this Gold Rush ticket, and I'm gonna scratch it off live and see how much I won.
Nice.
Here we go.
How much was the
big money? Big money.
Ooh, not bad.
Ooh.
There you go. All in.
All right, we got
$20.
another number. We got what number? Where'd the number go? Hold on, looking for the number. I know I had 2 to scratch off. 65. Probably another 20. Oh, 10. That's it, $30. I got my money back. That's it.
There you go. And you had fun with it, so that's good. That's pretty awesome. Thanks for sharing that with us.
All right.
Yeah, my mom just won $60 on scratch offs just last weekend. I got her some for Mother's Day.
Today was my first trip to the grocery store in 2 months.
Wow, how was it? Was it weird getting out?
Yeah, I mean, I had my mask, obviously.
Yeah.
And one ways, shopping one way.
Yeah.
Signs everywhere saying 6 feet.
Yep.
I only went because my Walmart has a Quest Diagnostics in it, and I needed to do blood work.
Gotcha.
So while I was there, I'm like, let's shop.
Yeah, might as well. You're already out,
Yeah. And then they had a lottery machine, which I never saw before at Walmart.
You like the vending machine one?
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife likes to stop at that one too.
Oh, I wish I won this one. Check this out.
Oh, yeah, that would have been awesome.
I don't have 56.
The question though, like, would you still resell if you would have hit that?
Probably. It's fun.
You'd be reselling on a whole nother level with all that money.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe Dana out there selling yachts.
Oh, I looked for the baseball cards, basketball card section. They're like, we don't have it in the store.
Yeah.
Then the guy was like, "Are you looking for the Zion cards?"
Yeah. All right, Nikki T got them all.
Yeah, right. I started laughing. I'm like, "How do you know?" I guess he knows.
I saw a Baptist preacher in here somewhere, and then next thing I knew, all the cards were gone. That's awesome. You going for another win?
No, I only bought one scratch off. I'm scratching everything. Everything is like 100,000, 20,000, but of course I only get $30.
Oh, nice. This is a non-crappy Cavalier auto. Kyrie Irving. I actually paid up for that one. I think I paid like $30 for that. He should have never left. He'd be a lot cooler.
I find it interesting. I have no clue about cards.
Yeah, I'm like addicted to them right now. It's bad.
Yeah, I mean, I listen to you guys, and I'm learning a lot.
Yeah.
It's
a lot of fun, and the more you learn about it too, the easier it is to make money on it. Like, for example, I found a few people that sell on Mercari recently, and I've been using Mercari credit to kind of like buy stuff that I want to like invest in for my personal collection. So I found this guy who had some graded 9 Zion Williamson rookies and Ja Morant rookies and stuff like that. And I've been buying them off him because he's like one of those people, like if it's not like a 10, it's trash to him. But I can still buy a 9 at a cheap value and make money on it. So I've been buying up Zions and Ja Morant, like graded 9s off of this dude. And I'll be able to at least double my money on them once they come in. So
Wow.
I've actually even sold off some of the ones I had that I was going to send to get graded because the ones that I got from him are like obviously better condition. So I was happy of that. There's a crappy auto. You ever heard of Henry Sims? What? The most eligible bachelor on the YouTubes. What is up, LL? How you doing, buddy?
What's up?
Not much, man. Just opening up some crappy autos. Just got a Henry Sims in the mail.
Oh, okay.
Did you hear Dana, Larry?
I don't hear her now. Is she laughing? She's laughing.
She's giggling a little.
Yeah, just a little. I'm surprised. Winner. When did she come up with winner? It's usually simply quiet Dana.
She's a winner because she's hitting that lotto money, Larry.
Oh my goodness.
I did a live scratch off. I won $30.
Awesome.
No, I won $0 because I paid $30. At least I didn't lose money.
Well, that's good.
My aunt that lives in Pittsburgh, she spends at least $1,000 a week on scratch offs.
Really?
Easy.
Yeah, that was my uncle.
Hi, Johnny.
And he probably would spend $2,000 one night for like the Powerball.
Oh man.
He was like
Yeah,
all in. He's like, I don't
It
think he ever
feels
won.
weighted, but it also feels shaky at the same time.
Yeah, my grandmother was always her what she spent on lottery too.
My mom's like the lottery lady for her work. She like goes around with like an envelope every week, like getting everybody to pitch up. Funny thing is, like, they got this big thing going around her work. Like, they're all gonna all hit the lottery and quit. Yeah, she got like bosses and everybody like pitching in every week, trying to basically we're gonna quit fund.
Yeah, I remember doing that in my real job. I only worked at 4 places, 4 in total, my whole life.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Oh my goodness.
Hey.
How are you?
My son always has to make an appearance by talking.
Oh, that's cool.
It's fine.
Bring them out. Bring them out.
And here I thought that was Dana that changed her voice.
He talks more than me.
I think the very first time you had him on, I said, "Oh, Dana's a 5-year-old boy." She just turned the camera on him for a second.
Wow.
Yeah, he loves YouTube. In fact, he has his own YouTube channel at 5 years old.
Really?
That's awesome. Really?
He only has 10 subscribers. He's like, why is nobody subscribing to me?
Well, we're gonna double them today. We're gonna get them up to 20. You should drop his
Dana,
link.
you need to put your boy's channel link in the chat so we can subscribe to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, put his channel in the link. I'll jump on his channel and subscribe. What are you laughing about? Put it in there.
The stash has spoken.
Alrighty.
I mean, does he do anything on his channel?
Yeah, I mean, he just I just film him like he like makes a little, what do you call it, like a skit or something. And one time we went to the museum, I videotaped him, and then I just like made a video for him.
Oh, cool.
Let's see if I can do it while I'm on here.
Sure you can. I mean, if you can come up with a whole bunch of emojis, you can do that.
Oh my God, he lost a subscriber. That's funny.
Has he really?
Oh.
He's about to gain some.
That's a bummer.
He had 11. Now he has 10. Hold on. Can't get to his channel. Let's see.
Yeah, I sent Jennifer.
Because he's a kid, you can't leave comments or whatever.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think the bell even works because he's a little kid, right?
Yeah.
And you can't share it. I can't get the link.
Oh,
what's
his channel?
Is that true too? With Copa, you can't even share the link?
That's crazy.
Anthony, did you give Dana a wrench so she can put it in?
She should already be wrenched. I don't have my YouTube up. Well, I'm pretty sure she's a wrench.
Yeah, I have a wrench.
Well,
yeah, pretty much everybody in my channel is a wrench.
That's a bummer you can't share it.
Nope, we can't share.
Wow.
Let's see if I can share one video. Okay, you can share one video, but you can't share like the page.
No, it's okay. So put the video in there. You can subscribe on that video.
Yeah, I'll definitely give him a sub.
Okay, judgment-free zone, people.
Oh, it's always a judgment-free zone over here.
Yeah.
If you've seen my channel, you know I have no room to judge.
Okay, yeah, Dana just put his link in. See how many people.
Okay, there it is.
Hey, you got 10 subscribers. Awesome. Well, I'm number 10 anyway. Awesome. And can't even ring the bell either. They don't have
What's
the bell.
what's the channel name for your son?
Awesome.
Oh, just put up on YouTube. So
What, Anthony?
I was
who thought I heard
trying to
somebody?
search for him on there.
Does the link work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pulling up YouTube right now, so I can go
Yeah,
check it.
I was number 10 subscriber. You just can't click on the bell.
Allows me to.
My connection is bad.
Awesome.
His name is Keshav.
Yeah.
Keshav's Amazing Adventures.
So there's no way we're gonna know if he makes another video or
Okay.
not because they won't let you click the bell. Awesome.
That does suck, though. They're pretty much handicapping these kids, or anybody that makes content for kids. You know what I mean? Like it's. I mean, kids still on in like. Stupid.
Awesome. He jumped up to 3 subscribers. Awesome.
Yep,
Yes.
I'm number 14 for him.
Yeah, I was number 10.
I clicked on the link and it popped my
Well,
chat.
homie's getting there.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna watch. He's gonna reach the one. He's gonna
Dana,
reach
you should
the
share him
one,
out today.
He's gonna reach the 1K before I do. You watch.
You should share him out today on Larry and Johnny's show. There's a lot of people there that probably help him out.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Johnny says he has 3 subs now. Yeah, they're quite welcome.
Yeah, I subbed.
Like I said, with the amount of people in our community, he's gonna reach 1K before me.
You're going to get there, Larry. Even if I got to drag you in, my friend, you're getting there.
I mean,
We're going to all get there. That's the great part
that
about
would just
it.
be hilarious if he does make it before I do. That would be hilarious.
You never know. He might go viral, you know?
Yeah, I'm
You
not
could go
even
viral too, Larry.
Maybe I need to start doing stuff that he's doing in order for me to climb up. I need to start going playing on those things and stuff.
You can see my gray beard.
That would be an epic video, dude. Larry on that. I'm gonna sell some ugly. I almost wonder if I should keep this for like cleaning up stuff that I buy to sell, or if it's worth, or if I should just sell it. Doesn't look like it's been used.
And Dana popped out again.
Oh, looks like I lost a little bit of something in there. Oh, she's come back. She just her device lost connection.
No, she pops in and out, turns the mic on or off, and I've never seen
my connection was
pop
so
in and out of
bad.
chats as much as she does.
Larry.
I
I couldn't hear anything. Now I can hear you. Anthony, you're super fast. God bless you.
Thank you.
You must hear that notification when somebody's backstage. I like press enter and it was like, you're in the studio. You're already on. Whoa. I just bought the Blue Yeti Nano.
Okay.
Nice. Have you set it up yet?
No, it's coming in a few days.
Nice.
I
That's
ordered
awesome.
it.
I'd love to see it. I don't know if I've seen the Nano one yet.
Yeah, I haven't
Steven
seen
said if I did that type of content, I'd probably get kicked off of YouTube.
Oh boy.
Did Victoria get
On the
her
merry-go-round.
sound figured out?
Every day I'm hustling. Show me
Oh
some
my
cards,
God.
Nate.
Well, why did you let him?
Cards?
Every day I'm hustling.
We needed some more facial hair on the panel.
I can't hear Anthony for y'all.
What? What?
You seriously can
Yeah. I can't hear Anthony, but so I think I found the newest and exclusive vehicle.
Wow.
I'm
Showed
part of
off.
the band gang now.
Are
I gotta
you in
wait
the
until
van?
Saturday though, but we have a gentleman's agreement.
There you go.
Are you
Wow.
speaking through meme to me? Is that the way I can? All right, but I just want to stop in, give you all some good news. I'm gonna go check and see if I can find some cards. So I'm going in the Target right now. So I'll see y'all later.
Okay.
You know what?
Well,
Nice. Give me some cards. My boy, Blue. Keeping it tight.
wow.
You know what's funny? Half of the things I have to throw up on screen are pictures of Nate.
Wow. That's pretty bad.
That is pretty bad. Although, if you look through his, he has a lot of private memes, like making fun of me on his too. So it's all in fun.
And you're allowed.
Steven said, but Larry, if you do that content, you probably would get kicked off YouTube. What kind of content?
The one that with Dana's kid.
Oh, you mean like Larry on the swing set?
Yeah, on the swing set. and
Larry
all
rolled
all
up to
other
the
stuff
plate
that he's
around
doing.
like bad grandpa. That would be epic.
I love that movie.
And all the
Yeah.
other stuff that the kids doing in that video. I mean, playing on those blow up things and.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you can hear Dana laughing in the background.
The funniest part of that movie is the reaction of that little kid at all the stuff he was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Victoria's sound, I was trying to get to. Whatever happened, that white noise sound when you guys come on, you and
Yeah.
James,
Yeah.
it starts echoing. Did she get that figured out?
No,
Because it's like,
right now she's putting an earplug in her ear right now, and that takes the echo out. But the only problem she has is now, I guess there's some white noise in the background, and they don't know how to get rid of that. I mean, that's not near as bad as the echo.
no,
That echo just drives me nuts. Yeah, she forgets to plug in her earplug into the computer, and then she forgets to put it in there, and then that's when we get the echo. And they don't know what's causing that.
yeah, because I don't know. I didn't know if it was some settings in the computer. Because if you go into the settings for the microphone,
Yeah. Oh yeah, me and James were working with her after the show was over. Me and James were working with her trying to get things fixed, and the only thing we come up with was having her put in her one earphone thing, and that works half the time.
I want to hear no dust in this old card.
So
Might be a yellow top loader. Well, you've seen it here on YouTube, folks.
Yeah.
There ain't no dust.
The other thing
I want a
that they're
refund for the dust.
trying the other thing that
I
they're
want
trying
a
to
refund
fix
for the
is,
30-year-old card that has dust.
You know, that'll be the next thing.
yeah, they're trying to fix the cycling process now.
There wasn't any bubble gum crud stuck to it.
Yeah, her and Todd have been trying to figure out how to fix that cycling process.
Yeah, that's
I'll tell you what, her morning show is picking up some major steam. She's doing a really good job for herself.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
She's good at it, too.
she wants me to start an interview show.
Cool.
I said I'll think about it maybe after this series that we're doing with James with this money talk thing. I might start one up.
Yeah. Do you have any like goal, Larry, for like what you want to like achieve with your channel? Like, have you thought about any of that yet?
No.
Because I know you do it like for fun and for like social activity, but I mean, I think you're getting to the point now, Larry, where you have a real shot to do something with it. You know, like turn it into something, you know, that can be real beneficial for you.
Well, that's why Victoria was saying I should start an interview show like everybody else is doing.
What kind of stuff do you enjoy the most? Like, if you could do anything you wanted on your channel, like, what would it be?
I don't know. I haven't tried the interview process yet. I have no idea, really.
Yeah. Well, if you ever get stuck and you need somebody, man, I got you.
And they right now doing the chat right now since James doesn't want to do it no more. I'm just doing it on my own now. That the chat gets a little bit just a chit chat gets a little bit hard with just one person, especially if the chat's not saying anything to give you anything to talk about. It makes it a little bit rough to do anything.
Yeah. Well, that's the nice thing about you having like Johnny for your one show, James for your other show, you know, Victoria. Like for me, like it's been like priceless having like, you know, a friend that I can kind of bounce things off of, and you know, even on days where I'm feeling off, like, you know what I mean, like I can basically lean on Nate's facial hair to get us through it.
Yeah, because now I'm the only one doing the talk show because James can't do it anymore, so I'm the only one now.
Okay. I see a basketball player there. Is that Michael Jordan?
Anthony, I still have all these. I mean, I want to get them graded, or because they're not worth that much if they're not graded.
One thing that I've been working on, I just sold that card right there, the one that you're showing off right there. I just sold that not too long
I have
ago.
2 of them. How much did you sell this for?
Here, let me check. I'll go through my solds.
Yeah, I saw you showing them off, Dana.
Jordan.
I'm just gonna hold them for my son to sell one day.
I only got $3 for it, but I'm pretty sure I took a best offer because that was part of the guy who did a bulk buy from me.
I have a lot of Jordans.
Yeah, Jordan. There's money in Jordan right now, and it's just gonna keep going up.
Yeah, she was showing them off the other day, and I'm like, I don't know anything about cards, but I didn't. If she's got some money,
my favorite. I like NBA hoops.
Oh, I know. I like hoops too. It's like a lower end set, but it keeps its value pretty good.
Here's a Larry Johnson college card.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I got some of those too. I got a whole stack of Larry Johnsons from the Goodwill. I even got the ones where he's dressed up as grandmama. If you remember those from like the Converse commercials back in the day, like in like the mid '90s, I think.
Is Sean Kemp good anymore? Or was he?
Oh, there you go, rookie. Yeah, Sean Kemp's a Hall of Fame player. Happy to say he played for my Cleveland Cavaliers in the twilight of his career.
Now, where are you guys getting these cards?
This is a special. This is not a card. This is like an envelope gift card.
Oh, that's cool.
It's just a blank envelope with Michael Jordan on the cover.
Paul said that
This
he.
is my favorite card. Can you see it?
Yeah, that's the hologram one. That's pretty cool.
Hologram one. I don't want to show myself.
That's awesome. Yeah, Paul says that he typically grades cards with a base value of $25 or more. I was actually just talking with a guy last night on Mercari, and like I said, I've been ordering from this guy for the last few weeks, and I've just been using like my my Mercari money that's coming through, and I've just been using it to invest into cards to flip. And so I was asking, I was like, dude, you're sending all these cards in to be graded through GMA. Why aren't you going to PSA or to Beckett or any of those places? And he was basically telling me with the cheap turnaround time, he can send in the lower dollar cards to GMA and get them flipped like in a quicker time than people can even get the PSAs in. So he's been doing a whole lot of work with GMAs, and he's selling like all the nines like that I want, like dirt cheap. Like I got 2 Zion GMA 9s for $65 off of him, and each one of them sell for over $50.
Okay.
Wow.
So, like, I'll probably be able to double my money on those, but I'll probably hold on to those just as like a little bit of an investment.
Because that $6-10 card is now worth more.
Yep, absolutely.
But I'm like, is it worth it? Because it costs a lot of money when I was looking. If you don't have that many cards.
One thing I did too, my buddy bought me this magnifying glass, and this is real helpful because I had some cards I was going to send in because they looked awesome to my naked eye, even under a light. But then I started looking at them under a magnifying glass, and I'm like, yeah, there's no way that's going to get a 10. So for me, like, I've been trying to only get stuff that look like I can't find any flaws in and send those in. Other than that, I've been just listing the other stuff on eBay.
So if you got the card and then put it immediately in the plastic, it probably maybe could not be a 10 for other reasons.
Possible. A lot of it depends on like centering, edges, surface, like especially like say like the like mosaics or the prisms that have like really shiny surfaces. Those are really easy to scratch or get smudged and stuff like that. So you just need to be careful as far as you know how you handle them as far as getting them straight in. Sometimes like what I've started to do is take my box knife and just cut the corner of the sleeve, because sometimes it can get caught up on the sleeve and get a little nick on the edge. So there's like several variables that they could downgrade them on. So I look at the corners really closely. I check the centering of the card because some cards are like really nicely centered, but then some just look terrible centering wise. I'm trying to see if I have any off the top of my head here
But that would be a manufacturing problem, right?
Yeah, for the most part.
So then, so there's some cards that are
they downgrade
never
like
be a 10.
Exactly, yeah. So I don't think I have any like handy that are like poorly centered. I just sold a John Morant like last week that like was so poorly centered. But sorry about that, guys.
Okay, people, I think I'm gonna take off on you here. I got to restart this.
All right, buddy.
Before mine and Johnny's show, I gotta restart this.
If you want to drop a link to that, Larry, because we're gonna probably not be on too much longer, because I definitely want to support you guys live. So I'll definitely sign off before you go live. But if you want to drop a link for anybody to follow you guys over, that'd be awesome.
I got. Yeah, let me get back into YouTube here.
Yeah, bud. If not, if Johnny's here, he can always drop it too. Whatever's easier for you guys.
See that one. That one.
Uncle B said he just spent a lot of money at the thrift. That's awesome, dude. You gonna make a video? That is never a bad thing. If you're spending a lot of money at the thrift, that means you're making a lot of money.
Not necessarily.
Well, if Uncle B is spending a lot of money, it means he's making a lot of money. That dude.
I spend a lot of money at thrift stores and stuff doesn't sell. So
Yeah, I'd say the more you do it, the better you get with sourcing too. You know.
So I just get the stuff at auctions. I said the heck with thrift stores.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Our thrift stores are too high.
I've been buying a lot of cards at auction lately. Gate City Picker Paul has hooked me up with this like entirely new community. It's sort of like our community, only there are people that buy and sell cards. So
Okay.
I've been buying a whole lot of cards at auction there for my personal collection, but also for resale purposes. And I definitely think that's going to be like a whole nother little hobby wave of income for me.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that Johnny beat me to the link. Johnny and I both put the link in.
Cool. Yeah, but guys, if you're not doing anything at 4 p.m. Eastern, like Larry was saying, him and Johnny do go live every single Saturday. So tell them some support because they are both super supportive people in the community.
Okay, well, thanks a lot. Like I said, I got to restart this thing before the show starts. So I will catch everybody later.
You're welcome, bud. No problem. Like I said, Hi, buddy.
Okay.
Bye, Larry.
Have a good one, man.
See you later.
Take care, Larry.
Thank you, Anthony,
nice. Uncle
for
B said he found
letting
a
me
lot of
hop
wind
in. I'm gonna hop off. I'll be in the chat.
Oh, you're welcome anytime, Dana. Absolutely.
Bye.
What you know? What, we might as well start to shut it down anyway. Is there anything either of you guys want to share about anything coming up on your channels that people can look out for? Boom. Dana says you better come check out my channel because I'm moving quick, folks. Yeah, I definitely do appreciate each and every one of you guys hanging out with me, helping me get some stuff listed on eBay, help build some momentum. I am gonna probably hop off here so that I can get ready to watch Johnny and Larry's show at 4 o'clock. But if any of you guys have any ideas or pointers for anything you'd like me to start pulling from my inventory to bring to the auction that we're having next weekend, it would be awesome if you could just leave that down in the comments. We're still doing those broski points for anybody who leaves comments all throughout the month. You're entered into the Ecom and Beyond monthly giveaway, and we're going to do at least 3 winners again this month. And we're gonna try to keep ratcheting that up because we've said it a bunch of times, but like it genuinely does mean the world to Nate and I that you guys come out and support us every single day. So we're going to keep adding more and more giveaways. So hopefully you guys will all have a chance to win those. But I appreciate y'all, and till tomorrow, guys. Hopefully you guys take it easy.